Well.
You are not acting like nothing.
You are not him, bro. You are not him saying well. You are not him, Ethan.
Well. Look what the cat
well.
dragged in.
Yup.
Like a moth to the
Yup.
flame.
Like
Yeah, anyway, George Bush did cause 9/11.
Like a
He did
moth
it.
to
It's all his
flame.
fault. It's all his fault.
I was a 9/11 operator.
That is.
Why did you say it like that?
I was a 9/11 operator.
For blood was not.
Sounds like he's trying to say he was an operator for 911, but he's like disabled or
That photo of Messi as Caden's face as a 9/11 operator getting his first call.
I'm a 911 operator. They call me when disaster strikes.
No, I'm just looking at the faces for both Elijah and Caden's profiles, and I'm imagining the scenario you
Hey,
came up
Ethan,
with.
did you see my Snapchat Bitmoji?
Earlier.
Did you see what
Their
time
reaction.
it is? Ethan, did you see
Elijah,
what time
that
it is?
photo. Dude, that photo. What the hell? What the hell?
Which one?
I need to save this. Hold up. I can't wait for us to all go to court, Janice, and they're gonna open up this.
You know what I'm gonna say?
They're gonna open the
sorry.
group chat.
Can you
Why,
lift 315?
everyone, would you be going to court?
Because I lifted 315.
Exactly.
Speeding ticket.
Yeah. This is a joke, by the way. No one sped. No one did anything. We'll do anything
bro.
wrong.
They're talking
Listen,
about going to the tennis court. Okay, they're going to be taken to the tennis court because they're going to be challenged to a duel.
Elijah's going to court for what he did to me in the bathroom.
I mean, you were willing at the time.
I was not willing.
All right, Elijah, put on something for recap and catching up, and then you're going to play the song I posted in discs.
Yeah, can you do a recap of the whole session?
Oh my.
I will once he gets the music.
I'll be
Whoa,
honest.
who opened a bottle? Who's drinking right now?
I didn't open the bottle, but I'm drinking.
Eshi.
You see, it's Paulette. It's Paulette.
No,
I can verify it's not.
No way Oswald is pre-gaming by having a drink, just like his character.
Cork my bottle.
I've been drinking since before I got into this call.
Are you pre-gaming?
Oscar, you are the wise owl. You've been able to see beyond this time, this recording.
Right now.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I gotta ask. Oscar, would you cork my bottle?
That's horrible, because that means, like, would he put his thumb in your urethra, which is horrible.
No,
but anyway,
that's a joke, by the way. He would never, ever do that.
I hope
he would. He would do that.
Previously on Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Last session, the party arrived in Florida, and they went into a gay bar, and in that gay bar they met a outcast, an owl, and they befriended him by force and at offer of alcohol. And they also discussed how to get to New Orleans, which is their next objective. And Jack and the party reasoned that the best way to do it would be to get a boat and cross the Everglades. Unfortunately, the Everglades kind of suck. The mosquitoes were horrible, the temperature was horrible. Limewell had an allergic reaction, and he ballooned up to 600 pounds. All of it from pus that he shat out when the party was ambushed by Native Americans in the water. At the end of the ambush, two strange men in green uniforms approached them and recruited them into their company.
They were carrying
and that
a
is where he
holy
left
object, right? From what I remember.
The egg.
The company was transporting cargo. One of the pieces of cargo was of religious significance to someone.
The egg.
The egg.
The fucking egg.
Also, I love that Caden...
Think of the Benedictine egg! If it's not the Benedictine egg, it's over.
I love that Limewell fucking blowing up with pus is just the alibi that Caden used for about falling asleep last session.
I hate that when I have to animate this.
Oh, God.
Think about the viewer of this show. Think about the viewer. In one episode, they are gonna have to start with a scene of Limewell and Boone kissing, and they're gonna end on a scene of Limewell inflated like a vor, shitting pus over everyone.
Anyways,
Oh,
Stop
Elijah,
taking
that's
fucking
horrible. That makes you look like you're half light skinned, half white.
same thing.
Can't you see the line? Can't you see the line?
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
I'm gonna bend you over my knee. I'm gonna give you that treatment.
I'm so sorry for your kids in advance.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
The first punishment, Genesis, is gonna be horrible. Come here, little
first
Johnny.
punishment
I'm gonna
is I'm gonna
bend you
make you
over my
dead.
knee.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say no. You're going to the gym.
Elijah's gonna
you-
use the fall to justify his parenting. They're gonna be like,
Bro, you
"You
do
think
it
this is
halfway,
bad? You should
halfway."
know what I had to go through. Do you know what happened when I fell?" And I
I'm
survived.
literally gonna be a gog, and I'm gonna say we're not leaving the gym until you lift 315.
Dude,
My
that's
4-year-old
fucked
son
up.
just hit the 15 yard. No, we're not leaving until you hit 315 right there.
Dude,
I don't know why I just imagined Elijah's the father, and I imagined Hasseldad in a robe with a walker.
I hate Christian.
okay.
Anyway.
Let's start. Yeah.
So that catches us up to current time. Current time, y'all have carried the boat. Well, not actually literally carried it, but you have moved the boat
Now we
to
carried the
link up with the camp of these people that have recruited you.
Hey, why did you say
Seriously.
it like that? These people.
People.
Because you don't know anything about them.
It doesn't matter. The way you said that. It sounded like you were disgusted with them.
Jacob, that shit
Uh,
better be the Benedictine egg.
If it's not,
I thought you were gonna say I thought you were gonna say they better be the Benedictines. I was gonna say, Caden, why would a bunch of monks be in the middle of the fucking Everglades in a war zone
Because
fighting?
they carry
whole
the
point
egg.
of
They have the egg.
they're not like
Or-
Fortnite ninjas. This isn't some sort of Fortnite event where they gotta move it. They paid someone to move it.
No,
Oh, so
or
you confirmed it's the egg.
no,
He
or
confirmed. He just confirmed.
or
Jacob confirmed.
He confirmed it's the egg.
shut up.
I
Or-
confirmed what I already told you, which is that they paid someone to move it. You remember the flashback with your father where he said, "We're getting the egg and we're bringing it here"? Do you remember?
No.
I'll take that as a
No.
yes.
I was gonna say, no, you know what? Never mind. I shut up.
You know what? Never mind. Yeah, hush up.
I
Hush
will.
up, Benjamin Button. Hush up, Benjamin
I will
Button.
never speak again.
Bro, Ethan is literally Benjamin Button.
All right,
I
we have to
wish.
actually begin. So,
What do
currently
mean?
where you are, exactly, precisely, you are all in a group. You have temporarily docked the boat, and you're walking through these, like the tall grass, but you're actually on land. It's swampy land, but it's land. You're walking through the tall grass as the two men who recruited you are up ahead with machetes clearing a path to the camp. I leave it open to roleplay for you all to discuss your predicament.
I'm well. How are you? How are you feeling? Boone looks precariously upon the deflated form of Limewell. He looks so
He's
tired.
still red, but he's normal size.
Oh, Caden.
Bro.
I was yawning. I was finishing yawning
No,
before I
no,
spoke.
there ain't no way. No yawn was heard. That's so
Yeah,
much
It was a
cap.
silent yawn, you little boy.
This thing is a silent yawn.
Boone, I'm doing well, but
Dude.
I have to say,
How?
these glades smell like shit.
Boone just kind of stares at you for a moment. He says, "I wonder why." Well, I wonder why. and Boone then, like as he's turning away, starts dusting at a patch of dried vomit and pus on his shoulder.
You can hear the pus sopping in Limewell's boots as he walks.
Bro, it's like a natural disaster level of destruction.
Yes,
from pus.
Caden. Caden, do you remember how much damage it did?
Everyone in
Yeah.
the party took 43 damage. That was the biggest
That's
attack
true.
in the
I'm on
campaign
zero.
thus far.
Hey, can I heal back up? Am I healed? Because I'm still at.
Oh wait, okay, wait, Jacob.
You haven't taken a rest, but you
add
can
that?
heal. Bard
You
can
know
heal
Lionel
people.
has thumb stance attack. Can I add that to the handbook? Pus explosion.
Yes, but you can only do it when you're inflated and when you have an allergic reaction. You can't just do it.
I was gonna say you can nerf it where I can do it at will, but it's not as powerful as that one.
That's stupid. Also, are you saying
That
we can
means
heal
no. The
all
only
the
way
way
that
up?
happens is if you take some mosquitoes and you put them in a jar and you have them bite you when it's time.
Jake,
All right, Jacob,
Yeah.
I wrote it down. Later, tell me how much damage it does.
What'd you say, Ethan?
Jake, can I heal now?
Yes, if you
You're
have an
supposed to
ability
heal at the end of a
heal.
session.
If I have what?
If you can heal, yes, you can.
You heal
You'd
at the
have
end
to
of
roll
every
medicine,
session.
or you'd have to have a spell or something. Well, no. You heal whenever you take a long rest. You haven't taken a long rest, so you all would still be at normal health since last session.
God damn it.
When you
okay.
stop at like an inn and you sleep for the night, that counts as a long rest.
Okay.
So-
Okay,
I'm still at 10
let's
hit
spend the
points.
next 30 minutes of the session having Bard cast heal wounds on everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm running out of spells.
Wait, you,
Yeah,
can,
bro,
you have a
seems like
you have a
your only
limit. Wait,
spell
you have a
is
limited amount of
still
time you can use.
Serial blast.
Oh,
I
they,
have limited amount of spell slots,
but
so
they
once I use
reset.
it, they reset after a long rest.
Oh,
But until then, I've got a limited amount.
I
You're
hate
telling me you can't just spam heal wounds?
No,
Whatever.
God.
Whatever. Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Yes. Again, roleplay. We're getting to there.
Nashun, it's your turn. I just roleplayed with Limewell.
None of you know, besides Nathaniel, where you're going or who these people are. You should have some questions.
We've done so much shit at this point, just following.
Hold
I
up.
have no questions. Honestly,
you have
yeah.
any idea, bro? Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, boy. Shun, do you have any idea who these people are and why we're following them?
I don't have an idea who these people are.
They offered us shelter
But
and safety.
and
Good
money.
calls out.
Bashu just says and money when they never offered us money.
They did. No, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Oh wait,
Join their crew.
how did Nishu know that?
Because Boone and Nashun had a little chat earlier.
We had a little chat. We had.
Then why did he just
exposition.
pretend like he didn't know when Limo asked? That's stupid.
Because he.
No, I said I
likes
didn't
to
know who
play-
they were.
He likes to.
I just.
I don't know who
yeah.
they are either. And also,
Oh, you
Nashun
asked
likes
us
to
who they
play little
were.
games sometimes. He's not right now, but sometimes he likes to.
No,
play
I still
little
don't know who they
games.
are. I just know they're offering money. That doesn't. Just because they're offering money doesn't mean I know them. You thinking, Kate?
Oh. Anyways,
Caden is not the ponder.
Boone continues walking along, deep in thought, brushing at the dried pus on his shoulder. It annoys him. He does not like having things such as this in his clothes, but that is the nature of traveling with Limewell, he supposes.
Bro, please.
Oh well.
Pus is the least dirty thing on you in this era.
Dude, your pus. Limewell pus.
Yes, it is the dirtiest thing on him. You're
Okay,
wrong,
fine. I
Caden.
guess you have a point.
God, Caden.
Limewell is like
Who's the least-
Pigpen from the Peanuts. He's just got filth around him at all
No,
times.
he's worse than Pigpen. He makes Pigpen look like a cleanly bathed like child.
A little cherub.
Yeah, he makes Pigpen look like a cherub, bro. Well, is literally
Little holy
brown
boy.
from Brown Town.
Jacob, what is Sarah doing?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey, can we have... It's been a minute, Caden. We need to... You need to come back.
She's
Oh my god.
Hey, Elijah, can you get us
behind
a Sarah
you.
Limewell track?
she's trying to
Sarah
help
like?
you. She's trying to pick
Something
little
romantic.
bits of pus out of your hair to clean
Bro,
you
this
off.
is not romantic.
No,
She's
just
Have
do
you
it.
taking pus out of
Nishun.
this
They need the moment. It's been fucking forever. Oh,
Ethan.
and we could let Janice roleplay as Sarah if she wants
Bro,
to. It would
do
be
you
really
want to?
funny.
That's horrible. But I mean, if she wants to, I won't.
Do
Unless
you
you
want
want to
to?
hear
No,
Jacob be a
it's,
woman, Janice. Which
It's
is
either you or Jacob.
You either get to, it's either you hear me be a woman or you have to role play liking Caden as a
Which
Native
you already
American
do. You're not
woman,
role-playing.
but Caden is Limewell Sugarbottom, the most foul human who's ever lived in human history.
Okay, but Sarah likes Limo, so you have to pretend like you like Limo.
well, she does like Limewell. That's not. a
I can
problem.
tell by her silence she doesn't want to do this. She would have spoken up by now if she wanted to do this.
Janice.
She's gonna do the "my mic isn't working" tactic.
Janice.
Janice, bro, are you saying it like that?
Janice.
Yeah.
Bro, really saying it like
Bro,
he's sloth?
You better not pull the my mic isn't working. She did this last time.
I know.
Nah, listen, I will play From the Start by Love, so you can sit here and enjoy.
No, wait, don't do it yet.
Oh, I'm just got the song playing for whenever they go
I
ham.
wonder if is she actually even here?
She
Who's
fell
I Am
asleep.
Death?
That's
Oh.
It's Pinky Winky. Come on, kid.
This
It's
fucking French cafe music.
Come on, it's Limo. It's Limo enjoying
Fine.
with Sarah moment. Like, I don't know. Here, you said something romantic.
Sarah,
Here you go.
I'm going to need you to give me a bath.
Bro.
Ugh. All right, 3.
Who's voicing Sarah?
All right, Jacob will, and on a countdown of 3, 2, 1, go.
When we get to camp.
Oh, I want it right now.
There's no water here, let alone hot water.
Do the woman
You-
voice, Jacob. The woman
Use your
voice sound.
spit.
Not voice mod, just your own.
She's not in a very womanly mood
I
right
don't
now.
care. You're
Cleaning
gonna. You
Limo's
better
pus.
sound like a
Doesn't
woman.
matter.
When I tell you to.
Bro, another Jacob
Hey,
excuse.
Jacob. No, that is stupid. That's a stupid excuse. You think when a woman stops feeling womanly, they just start sounding like men? It doesn't happen.
Yeah, wait, what?
Sarah's not even the most feminine woman either.
To
She's just
Lime-
chilling.
Hey,
She's just
comparative to
vibing.
Limewell, she is.
I don't even know about that. Is Limewell masculine? I mean, he's his
Yeah,
own
dude.
thing.
Of course, Limo's masculine. He was
See-
round 7.
You
He's
see,
gangly. He's childish. He's like
Masculine is
Jacob,
a
all it has
fiendish.
to do is with his rod that we've all seen in that one unfortunate.
he's like a
scene.
grown baby.
Okay, but
Like-
think about Limo's massive rod.
You mean Limewell's fucked up rod, not massive.
It is massive though. Too.
Bro,
It's horrible.
you
It's
gotta make the session
deformed.
go.
Remember, it's got handles, biological handles.
No, it's a Y, but anyways. Remember the hair's braid.
God, okay, let's.
Anyway,
Well, dude, let's move on.
We need a moment. They've not talked in a while. There's some tension, Caden.
What do you mean there's
You've been kissing
tension?
Because
Boone
you've
a
been
lot.
loving on Boone. Here, I'll help you out. Boone overhears the chitter chatter between Limewell and Sarah. And he looks back, catching Limewell's eye. He kind of smirks, and then, as he's turning his face, a frown starts to form. And Limewell catches it in his eye. Is that jealousy in Boone's eye?
Fuck.
Bro.
Dude, okay, I hate that this has developed into a love triangle now.
All right.
Man, y'all really turned into this instead of you, Joe Goldberg, like goblin stuff that is horrible. I hate this.
I'm 40. Boone is 40.
does that mean
Limewell-
Limewell's love and Sarah's Joe?
Limo catches Boone's frown in the corner of his eye, and he winks at him with index finger.
But
Nah, Limo, you better
Boone,
start
okay,
trusting
shut up,
yourself.
Elijah, shut up. But Limewell's wink does not reach home, for Boone has already turned away. a cold shoulder meeting Limewell's eye instead.
Bruh.
What could this
Remember
mean?
Sarah
for this?
looks at you, Limewell.
These two weren't gay.
Yeah.
Lymel
They're not-
outstretches his hand, almost reaching towards Boone, and he breathes in air to say words, but then he doesn't.
How does
He holds
Sarah react to
and doesn't-
this whole display, Jacob?
She looks at Limewell, and Limewell, you're not even really paying attention, but she notices you shushing, and she says, "What do we need to be quiet about?"
Oh,
There are molesters in the woods, Sarah.
chaos reigns.
Lymel quickly turns around
Ooh,
with fluid movement, and he hangs over Sarah, looming over her. His eyes are hollow and dark,
dude.
What the fuck is this?
and he looks, and he places his finger over his lips, says, "We must be quiet.
Dude, what the
They're
fuck?
they're listening, Sarah." And
Oh,
he's
Who's listening?
and he says nothing more and turns around and continues walking.
No, I know
forward.
Lymel was really
What the
fucking
fuck?
problem. Lymel heard some Broger.
He heard some ogre minions.
Oh, Lymel's found a
Okay,
Groger.
You do, Limewell. You
What?
do hear a little, and you see a little. You feel like you see a little thing running between blades of grass, but it's gone, and you can't
I-
find it.
I'd like to roll investigation.
You're getting this ogre back.
No, Elijah, it's multiple. He's gonna die. Remember,
Jacob, I'd
his-
like. Wait, Jacob. Okay, I got an 11 on investigation. Is that good enough?
No.
You run over to the blades of grass and you part them, but it's just a chipmunk.
Man, Jacob, don't play with my balls. Like
He's
that.
going
Lymel-
crazy.
Lymel clenches his fist and looks at the sky and starts shaking, but he holds back his anger.
Fucking Limewell doing the rat clenches fist of rage.
And Lymel clenches and he shakes angrily, but he calms down and continues to walk.
This is Limewell, literally. I don't know why I posted music links, but
You don't feel the same that when.
I hate how you put on this La La Land Disney French cafe music for Limewell being gay.
Well, it was supposed to be a Sarah Limewell moment, but
It was a mix of both. Now it's a triangle. Well, Jacob didn't want to roleplay Sarah.
so recap that moment. Boone feels some discomfort in the fact that Limewell's not paying as much attention to him. That Limewell really wants to seek the attention of Boone now, getting the cold shoulder. Sarah's confused, but just loves her man per usual, and the ogres. The ogres. That is all. And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Nashun.
Limel's internal conflicts, his relationship with Boone, the distancing between him and Sarah, and the search for the ogre, the inner conflict.
And the fact that he used to own slaves.
And his father.
Does Lymel have the most complex, inner conflicts of
It's
all
not
the kids?
complex, it's just weird. Like, it's just weird.
That is complex.
Anyway.
That is very
not compli-
complex.
It's not complicated, it's just fucking weird. Like, he
Yes,
has a
it is.
like, it's like we're
literally
like,
gonna
oh,
say-
instead of getting one thing, Limewell
is
gets
Lymel the
6
most
things.
complicated character of D&D?
Absolutely.
No, I don't think Limewell's conflict affects him personally nearly as much as anybody else's. It's not like Limewell's hunt for the ogre is influencing his character on the level of Nashun and the Mind Flayer. Like, this isn't like defining his
is.
existence in. We didn't know it existed until 2 sessions ago. We went a whole 30 sessions with no evidence or even hinting or even wanting this ogre to exist. He appeared out of thin air. But anyway, Nashun, you're in pretty bad shape, health-wise. obviously. You're limping. And when suddenly you feel some hands on your shoulders.
They're
Hey.
lime
They're,
wolves.
sp- they're spiritual hands.
Ah,
Hold on, let me.
Lime wolves contacted you on a spiritual level.
Oh, shut up.
yes. Okay.
Bruh.
Hey.
No, it's just Lionel
Hey.
looming over Nashun like he was doing Sarah just a minute ago. His hollow eyes.
Bro, Lima was literally, I abandoned my child! I abandoned my boy! This stupid ogre, bro.
Has Limo lost attraction now that he's got her pregnant?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Caden, that's up to
That
you,
he-
dude, to decide if that's the case.
What if the ogre was making him attracted?
No. No.
God, why is the
What?
ogre the source for
That
everything?
makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
That is completely detached.
If that was the
It
case,
is.
there needs to be an iceberg on the ogre. If that's the case,
I think it is. That's so funny, and also it makes it more like the ogre is. That's why it's affecting Limo as a character.
is,
No,
is
wait,
the
okay,
ogre? Wait, okay.
I
At that
found a
point,
way
the
to
ogre is
stretch
the
it and make it work.
centerpiece. The
No,
ogre is the
it's
centerpiece of
because
all conflicts.
Limewell's cooking is not secure, and he places a lot of his self-worth in his cooking. So he fears that Sarah is gonna abandon him when his cooking goes to shit, if it does, if he can't find the ogre. And he's
Just make it
afraid
the
that
ogre.
she's going to abandon him. So he's closed
Okay,
off
but
because he's
it
afraid
doesn't make
of being
sense.
rejected.
It doesn't make sense because if Lime's afraid of losing Sarah, why is he cheating on her with Boone?
That's true. That makes no sense. So
Well,
just
because
make
he's
it
afraid-
that the ogre is making
he's-
Limo attracted.
He
No, let's
feels
just make it that the
that
ogre has
Sarah
nothing to do
doesn't
with it.
love him anymore, so
Ogre
he's
is
seeking
turning
out,
the frogs gay.
he's seeking out gratification from Boone because Boone is accessible.
No, it does. That's too overly complicated. Just make it that the ogre is making him
Or
attracted.
how
to
about
Sarah.
how about that he's just losing feelings and got her pregnant?
Yeah,
I mean,
like
if
I would rather do that or just have the ogre itself making him attracted. And honestly, the ogre is the best option, not like this long-winded
not.
explanation.
Because then there's the question of what can't the ogre do?
And that's
How
much
could
more
the
like,
ogre
cooler.
make him fall in love? How come the ogre doesn't
'Cause,
have this effect
Elijah,
on everyone else if everyone else is eating it? If everyone else is eating the ogre shit in the food, then how come everyone isn't falling in love with
It
everyone
only works
else?
that way with women.
Dude.
Lime's not a woman.
Cyrene was a woman. They were part of the party. You met with many, many women on many other occasions.
Well, it was
None
a
of them
bird.
have
Okay,
ever.
Doesn't matter.
Jacob, Caden, and I are gonna have a after session at some point group call about the ogre.
How about
and
the
his lore.
ogre? And the ogre is just its own thing, and it isn't related to
No.
anything
How
else in
far
Lime's
back
I think
does
backstory.
that go?
everything needs to lead to the ogre. You understand?
That is
Everything leads
retarded.
back.
I know you don't like Lime's inner conflicts, but I have to. You need to be honest. This
His
is on
inner
the level.
conflicts are fine, but you're trying to
No, no,
make
Jacob, Jacob.
everything related to ogre juice.
There's
No,
two
Jacob,
things.
listen.
There's two things with the ogre though that are very significant with Limewell. Besides the fact of it being his cooking magic. One,
It has
it
links
was
to his
a
slavery.
caged child ogre that he had kept, which means
Oh, it wasn't a
Caden-
child.
No,
They're
no,
just
it
small.
was. No,
He was like
the
an old
ogres are
man.
small. No, it was a young ogre compared to the other ogres. They're all small, but it was a young ogre, which leads to the thing that Limewell never really gave up. He never fully became a better man because he may have given up human trafficking to an extent, but not with the ogre. It was his last stronghold, his last thing he held on to get by.
Nah,
I don't
bro,
even believe
And
it
it was
Okay.
taken. It was taken from him unwillingly. He didn't
You're gonna
let
have to
go on his
convince real
own.
life me that capturing ogres is wrong because I don't think it's wrong.
See?
Even like as
Yeah,
a-
I don't either.
See, exactly,
Depends how
Lima would think the
intelligent
same
are they.
thing.
No, Ethan. No, I don't want to not have an ogre.
I don't know what the lore of the actual ogres is. If they're actually evil, or if they're just a race of little beings that Limo just wants to enslave for their ogre.
I mean, they can't be too fucking evil if Limewell was able to keep him in a cage in his pocket. Fucking, they aren't that evil.
God.
They at least aren't as evil
Jacob,
or more
I know-
evil
I
than
know you have other
Limewell
things
if
in
he
the
was
story-
able to contain him.
I know you have other
I mean,
things
they
in the
could be
story to get
evil, just
done.
very weak.
I know you have other things in the story to get done, but you should focus some part of the story on the ogre and the lore of them.
God, this
I have
fucking
plans for the
derailed.
ogres, just not now. I have plans, just not now.
The ogres.
Man,
fucking
I
But
hate
we've
really
been
ogre
derailed,
session.
and we had to talk
like
for
this.
15 minutes about how apparently everyone thinks that this ogre should be the center of Limewell's character, despite the fact he's only existed for 2 sessions
Hey,
out of
Jacob,
30.
To our knowledge. To
Doesn't
our
matter.
knowledge.
to our knowledge, Caden could have had this plan from the beginning, and you had no idea. We could have had
Jacob,
this plan from the very
I've
beginning.
actually been in the works.
I
of
know
Elijah.
he didn't have this
Jacob,
plan
Jacob,
because
no,
you
Jacob,
all
Jacob.
came up with it. Caden didn't. You said, wouldn't it be funny if Caden had an ogre in his pocket and then we rolled with it? He didn't come up with this. Ugh.
Jacob, I told them to say that.
No, just let him have the trolls.
Jacob, I told them to say that. So I
He
can
did.
introduce it.
Exactly.
Fucking ogre lord.
All right.
Okay.
I'll let you get us some music.
I just will say this last remark. The ogre is obviously gonna have more. I'm not just gonna abandon it. But saying that the ogre has something to do with Limewell's attraction to Sarah and Boone is
No, it's
so
not the ogre, it's not
stupid.
the ogre.
Hey, we
No,
were.
it-
we
This
were-
doesn't
hey,
same difference.
We were game
So
theory
Jacob, no, you
live.
can't say that when John Henry exists.
Okay,
You can't say that when John O'Henry.
yeah.
This would be like if I said, you know what I think? I think
Jacob,
the
we
reason
literally
Nishun
thought-
is sad all the time, I think the reason Nishun is sad all the time, it's not because the Mind Flayer, it's because he hasn't been able to eat breadsticks in like 3 months. This is
Hey,
the
Jacob,
equivalent of that. This is like
but
if
I
I'm like,
never
I'm gonna
ate a
change.
breadstick.
Yeah,
also,
until
here's the
to
thing,
our
no, and also
knowledge.
here's
What
this.
if you eat one
No,
this
and you know
session?
why? Jacob.
What?
Because the Limewell is the type of character where that works. I'm not the type of character where that would work with. I've never
I
had
don't-
He's
something
got a
like
point
that.
in the fact that
I
Limewell is
think
so fucking
Limewell's
ridiculous, but you can only take
I-
it so
but
far.
we made him. He's ridiculous, but we grounded him because we made him like a real person with real
He can
emotions
still
and
be
backstory.
grounded
He had
and have ogre attraction.
No. all of the Limewell,
Elijah.
Conversation.
all of Limewell with Sarah,
Okay, Elijah,
all
he's
of
right.
Limewell's
If the
slavery
reason
means
Elijah's
nothing
no,
if it's
the reason
related to the
Limewell's attracted to
ogre.
people is because of ogre juice. That's not emotion. That's just a drug.
I love, dude. Oh
Exactly.
My God. Not ogre attraction. God, that's the worst term I've ever heard. I hate that we're game theorying this fucking ogre live in session.
Okay, but I think the ogre and the relationship between Lionel and the ogre is one of the most interesting conflicts in the series, on par with Nishun and the Mind
Yeah.
Flayer.
I agree.
It's interesting, but it's not interesting for the reasons you think it's interesting.
No,
It's
Jacob,
interesting
Jacob,
because it poses
Jacob,
the
it is
idea
like-
that there's still part of Limewell he's yet to abandon. It's not interesting because this was the reason he was attracted to Sarah, and now that it's gone,
It
he's
is that
not.
reason.
No, it isn't.
Okay, but
No,
Jacob,
that's
Jacob, it's on par with Nishun and that relationship.
Oh.
no. Limewell and the ogre is not on par with Nishun and the Mind Flayer. Not
It
even
is.
close.
It is.
It is.
No, it is
As
not.
the creator of
Caden, I hate
Nishun,
to
I
say
can
it,
say it
Caden.
is.
Caden, I hate to say it, but it goes Nashun and Alistar, Bard, and Moriko, and then you and the ogre. That's the lineup.
Bard
No, ogre is at the top.
No.
The ogre had no bearing on Limewell whatsoever. He was his slave. Limewell
No,
was
it
had
had
his
a lot
life
of
completely
bearing.
in his
Jacob,
hands.
it has a lot. You need to dedicate
Dude,
a whole arc. to
Caden, here's the
Limewell.
thing. For right now,
Please.
the ogre was Limewell's little dirty secret, and that is the unfortunate truth of the thing. It died a horrible death, an unfortunate, horrible death, and I think Limewell's still
No, but the
trying to
thing
get
is,
over
he
the
still
fact
loved
of
it. It
that.
wasn't like he was trapped.
But he didn't.
If
He
they had
couldn't
so
have
much
truly
Did
loved
you
it.
just say it wasn't like he was trapping it? Like it was literally in a cage. It was literally in a cage. What do you mean it wasn't like he was?
No, he loved it.
Oh, he built this zoo in a cave!
See, he loved the ogre, so it doesn't count.
Dude, we have got to get moving. This is derailed us another 10 minutes.
This fucking ogre.
God.
No.
Hey, you know
here's
what?
the
Maybe
thing
the
you
ogre
really have
does
to
have
consider.
an effect, Jacob. We've been talking about it for almost 30 minutes.
It's because some
Exactly.
people
There's your
want
proof.
it to be.
There's your
I am saying no, and you are pushing the ogre onto the campaign. You are literally pushing him up and
Exactly.
important.
Jacob!
And it-
Jacob!
let me
Hey,
just
Jacob,
explain this.
Jacob,
Okay?
listen, hey, listen. It hasn't been revealed yet, but you have no idea how significant the ogre is in the story. Just
It's my story. I come up with it. I have an idea how significant it is because I made this fucking campaign, bro.
Jacob, you
didn't
have
make
no
the ogre.
idea. You have no idea how.
I have no idea. No, let me explain. Okay, this is just final comment, and then we're actually moving on because we need to. Imagine you're watching this as a
No.
series, and you know Limewell's character pretty well up to this point. He used to own slaves, but he's reformed, and he overcame his racism. He's dating Sarah. He has a child. He's being a good person now. He's put his sins aside, but he's proving that you can be weird and you can be yourself while
Ugh.
still being a good person. And then
No.
there's
No.
a section where a little
No, you cannot
ogre
be weird and
dies
still be cool.
and people watch it and people watch the little ogre dying
You
and they
lost.
go, oh, that
It's
was a
over.
funny little gag. That was funny for Limewell, funny Limewell moment. And then we go, hey, remember all that stuff we talked about Limewell being serious before? Yeah, none of that mattered. It was all the ogre we just introduced and had no hint to its existence.
Okay, Jacob.
This guy would
That's
if you
very
were watching
This
the
is
show-
literally,
Jacob,
this is
Jacob,
literally
hey,
the,
hey, hey.
it was all a dream. That is the Limewell reveal. It was all the ogre. It was the ogre the whole time.
Jacob, you realize how funny it would be if you watched and you built up emotions for Liable and then through the whole show, and then you realize
It was
an
all
ogre.
the ogre. It was
That is
all
that is the
the
funniest
ogre.
reveal. That would really be
Caden.
the funniest.
Are you saying you're gonna give it all away to one?
No,
little
I'm just saying if
green
it's in
boy?
the show.
Okay.
I'm not.
No, you're saying this like it's some horrible thing when there hasn't been stupid, goofy reveals. We literally fought that one guy, the wild man. I don't remember that
Okay.
music
Hey, you
guy
still
But
have
that
his
in the woods,
helmet.
and he was no.
You still have
I
his
still
head, yeah.
no. I have
We
a
have
helmet
goofy
of
moments,
a man's
but the
head.
goofy moments don't infringe on the serious stuff.
Yes, they
Fighting
do.
fighting Ted Nugent does not make the Nashoon Mind Flayer moments any worse.
It does.
Killing
No, it does
Ted
not.
Nugent affected Nashoon that day.
This would be like if, oh yeah, no, this is what it would be like. Is if we're like, yeah, no, it's the Mind Flayer was actually Ted Nugent the whole time and he never died.
Dude,
That
I
is
would
the
be-
reveal that
I
you
would
were
be so
asking.
fucking angry if that was the case. God.
It was actually fucking Ted Nugent the whole fucking
Yeah.
time. All this shit about
Actually,
another
I think
planet and another species, it was a lie. It was a lie by Ted Nugent. And Nashoon just believed him.
Ted Nugent reveal, I'd be so much more invested.
When are we gonna have the
Oh my
kiss
god!
reveal?
Wait a
Jacob?
minute. Okay, guys, look, wait. Okay, I'm thinking of the gameplay. What about this new ogre design, Elder Ogre?
Oh,
Is
That's
that one
cool.
of the? Is that what he saw in the grass?
Bro, if
That is
Elijah,
the one he saw
if
in
you
the
had
grass.
drew that, that would have been insane.
Yeah, Elijah.
I'm gonna draw some more ogres.
Can you do an ogre, like a selection of art pieces centered around ogres like this, like artistic
Sure.
ogres? It would be so nice.
Nah, but for real, the next half of Blood, Sweat, and Tears, my character gonna look like this for real. I'm gonna be a naked old man.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, but he looks awesome.
All right, let's lock in.
All right. Elijah, put on the song I posted in discs.
Oscar, how you doing, buddy?
drunk.
What are your
What do you
thoughts on
think
the
about-
ogre?
The ogre.
I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on right now? I'm very, very confused. And
Oscar
quite
wasn't
honestly,
even
it's
here when the
hilarious.
ogre happened. He has no
No.
idea. Anyway,
that was before me.
Yeah,
You arrive-
it literally happened the session.
anyway, the session before, yes. You
Why
arrive.
is this music playing after a spirit grabs my shoulders?
Well, no, okay. There was a thing where he was supposed to say you're in bad shape, but we forgot to do it because we got sidetracked by the ogre. Fucking.
Okay,
Anyway,
I don't care. We're skipping it.
the Mind Flayer healed you 20 HP. by the way.
So Mind was gonna do filler dialogue?
It healed
Yeah.
him. It healed him. He healed 20 HP. Or do you not want it? Because you could not have it if you don't want it.
No, I want it.
Anyway,
I love this guy.
you arrive in camp. It's not any more nicer than Florida or any other camps you've been in before. It's actually a lot less nicer because you at least had the wagon. This, you just have tents and small campfires in a clearing of grass. And there's about 20 dudes there, all in various shape. But they're all wearing the same green uniforms that you are. One guy is holding a frying pan cooking alligator eggs over a fire. And I leave it open for roleplay for y'all to explore the camp and talk to these people.
Going home.
Nishun, we're very far from home now.
Going home.
Unfortunately. I wish.
Going
Boone mumbles.
No, I'm going home.
Boone looks over across the party to see the expression of everyone. He looks to Limewell first. What's the Limewell's face right now? Good.
Grin.
Dude. Oh.
He's
Limewell is
grinning.
staring into the fire, the campfire of the gentleman with the green coats, and he's just smiling. The flame illuminating in his eyes. Its reflection.
Limewell
Dark pupils.
staring into a fire and grimming reminds me of Judge Holden, like when he's about to give the war speech.
Boone just nods his head. He's still somewhat in a foul mood from earlier, but nevertheless, he looks to Bard to see Bard's face. Well, his mask. See if he can see his eyes from within.
From what he can see, Bard is pretty much just done with the situation. He's seen this all before. Nothing surprises him at this point.
Dude.
Now that you could read his face
sounds
through
like
his
a
mask
pork
anyways.
His eyes show sadness through the mask. Sadness of sameness. Boone understands it. And he looks to Eshwick, the newest member of the party.
Ashwick, currently sitting in the very corner of the camp, tucked away in a corner with a bottle of rum, cleaning his feathers.
Boone, a grin creeps across Boone's face, and he whispers to Jack, "Jack, we need to help sober up our boy. He's especially in front of this new crowd. I know we offered infinite drinks for him, but God, we've got to look somewhat professional."
They gave him a shot that knocked him out cold.
Yeah, now that you say it, we kind of did just kidnap him. I don't
Kinda
even
making
know
the
if
alcoholism worse.
But he wanted.
I don't know if he's even able to fight or do any.
I'm very hurt right now.
Jack.
Everyone is in worse for wear shape. You do notice this, Boone.
Boone,
Well, yeah, because everyone was covered in my pus.
Boone agrees with this, and he does realize for the fact that everyone is slightly worse for wear. And so he approaches one of the green-coated gentlemen to chat. Jacob.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Is there anything that you could offer us in the terms of maybe some hot coffee or something to help warm up our bodies and hopefully sober up our friend over here, which I apologize for. somewhat of a drinker. We're all very tired now.
He looks at you, covered in sweat. You all need to warm up?
Need energy.
Well, I guess you could go to the fire. Well, Mess is over there. If you need help with medical stuff, those two gentlemen who led you here, those are our medics. You can talk to them.
Thank you, my friend. By the way,
Why does this guy
How
sound
many
like
dead?
Jack?
how many dead? The Boone asks.
Yes.
In terms of the natives,
Well, both. How many of yours died?
0. Natives, 20. How much was it, Jacob? 22?
15.
Oh. 15.
0. No one died?
No.
All of them ran away from the alligator.
Who do you think we are? Boone asks, tilting his head in a way and kind of looking at him with curiosity.
Well, not many people are able to survive these conditions.
We've been through a lot.
I mean, we lost 5 yesterday.
Trust me, friend, we've been through a lot worse. Boone just shakes his head and he starts walking towards the medic near the fire.
You approach the medic. There's the 2 of them. The one heavier man is just sort of sitting back chilling, and the skinnier, more energetic man is messing around with little medicine droppers, mixing concoctions.
Gentlemen, Boone calls out to them as they're busy working on their little trinkets.
The skinny man looks up hurriedly. The big man does nothing.
I need some assistance for some of my friends. Boone then points to a few of the party members, and especially points towards Limewell, who's still very, very red and deflated.
Good God, what happened to him? He's burned.
Burned
And we'll
and
just-
some sort of a reaction to the mosquitoes in this area.
Oh, mosquitoes. That can happen out here. Damn
the way-
bastards will pick you up and take you away.
By the way, Boone,
This guy's voice.
as Boone's been having this conversation,
He sounds like that.
as Boone's been having this conversation, he's just been intensely staring at the bigger dude who's just busy working on his things, and he says, "By the
Okay,
way,
Jacob.
what's up with him?"
Oh, him, he doesn't do much. He's a hell of a fighter, though. I mean, but other than that, he doesn't do much.
Why is this guy Elvis?
Yeah, why
He
is
looks-
this guy Elvis, Jacob?
Without even moving the guy, without even moving the big guy, the big guy just goes, "Oh."
Boone's eyes,
He's also on a fair bit of medicine himself.
Boone's eyes widen, and he kind of does the ooh face without making any sound, and then he does the poggers face, basically in real life.
Why does Boone poggers to this random man moaning?
No,
Because he thought it was
He's
one
like
thing,
Elvis.
and then he realized the dude was just fucked up in the head.
He's just retarded.
Yeah. He feels kind of ashamed because he thought it was a challenge. He thought he was being an asshole, and then he realized.
I'm challenging your dominance. Oh.
Oh! Boone just feels bad now.
Bro, do not start singing Kanye. Oh.
Okay, Jacob, why was that guy just Elvis?
Dude.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
And also, why is any character ever Jack? You just make him Jack, but you either maybe lighten or slightly deepen the voice.
This is just how fucking men of war talk. It's not like you're gonna meet a guy
right, like
in the
Jack.
fucking 1700s who's been slaughtering Americans.
Dude, he's just
I
coming
know,
out.
but every voice is the same.
I gotta listen. They're not. Most of them are not
Okay,
gonna
Elijah,
be
to
remembered.
be fair, if you were voicing the characters, half of them would just be Donald Trump and half of them would be Homelander.
And the other half would be
No,
like,
frankly, I don't think they would.
Hey man, how you doing?
Did me a lot of trouble.
Welcome to the camp. You can be a soldier here. Oh, I forgot
No,
who I
do
am.
not, do not, do not. No.
Jacob, will you please make a character sound like that? That is goated.
Anyways,
I mean,
Boone
Anyway,
then
yeah.
nods and thanks the man for going to help his friends, and he departs. He's going to find a spot to sit down and think. AKA, he needs
Bro
to
is
go
not
shit.
the Honduran.
you go find a shot to spit. Shit, I mean,
Go
meanwhile,
find a shot to spit.
Anyway,
What is
Oscar,
Mitch-
you're cleaning
no.
you're cleaning your feathers when all of a sudden you see this gangly man get up and start heading towards you very fast.
Oh god.
Is it me?
Oh, Caden, it's the medic.
Hey man, whoa! You're a fucking bird. Oh, I didn't even realize it till I got over here.
Dude, why does he sound like the
Hold
guy
up
from
a
that
bit,
one
like, you
movie?
didn't see the feathers?
That one movie that we watched. Oh god. They're in. Is it Las Vegas?
I don't know what
They're
you're
in the
talking
car.
about, man.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like these are
Jacob,
inspired
this is
by
not
those
an
characters. I don't know,
accurate.
man.
Jacob, this is not an accurate reaction. If people saw a talking bird back then, they would have thought Jesus was
Yeah,
alive again.
Jacob,
They would start
you're over here
freaking out.
giving a reason why everyone sounds like Jack because they're all Man of War, but bro, you're over here talking like
Yeah,
the dude from
Jacob,
Fear and
yeah, you're acting like they just see a talking bird. They're like, "Oh, that's shocking."
He
You know, if they
does
saw
sound
a
like the
talking,
dude from Fear and Loathing. Oh my god.
if they saw a talking bird, they would literally start
Listen.
freaking out and like.
I have to
build
give
a-
them fucking voices. It's either everyone talks like Jack or most people talk like Jack, and you get a few little differences. I'm not a voice actor. I don't. I have my few voices I can do, and the voice changer. But for realistic voices, that's shit. Unless you want me to put on the fucking. Well, I could do it for the big guy. I could do the fucking Sheriff Doug voice mod. Hey. Yep. No. Anyway. Need medicine?
I wouldn't mind some healing if you've got some.
He pulls out his little medicine dropper. Put this in your eyes. Right now. Both of them.
Bro.
Ashwood takes it and does
Put
that.
them in your eyes.
They instantly
think
become numb, and the numbness permeates in the back of your head like drops of dye in water. It like spreads out, and you just feel your whole head going numb and static. You feel like static
Ashwood would
electricity.
probably be okay with that. With all the drinking. Actually, with how drunk
This'll help you.
wouldn't realise.
You need any amputations?
You know, I'm gonna say no to that. I think
He
I like
does.
having all of my
You need
bits off
7.
my body.
You need 7
Oh.
amputations.
Well, okay, well, just let me know. He's good with a song.
I will. I'll let you know.
Who else of your friends needs help? I don't know who they are.
That one over there is. He needs all the help, but he's just gonna gesture to blind one. Everything is wrong with that one. I've only known him a day, but everything is wrong.
Holy fuck, look at the mug on that thing.
Ooh, just made that way.
I don't know what the fuck happened to him, man. That's not war.
Unfortunately, I do know
That's
what
something worse. I mean, look at
You know
him.
what I
Look at the way he
realized?
walks. Are his knees backwards? Like a bird?
No, he is not doing that like that black kid where
He's doing no, he's doing like the birds with the backwards knees, like the one step at a time and the neck bobbing.
Dude, not like a fucking crane.
Lionel Crane walks over to the doctor with a pipe in his mouth.
Limel's form looms over the doctor. Deep, dark, intense, hollow eyes look into the soul of the doctor. A face of fear.
Oh, why are you describing for me?
Because you weren't doing anything and you weren't doing good enough, and I imagined something in my mind that was funny.
You literally didn't even let me finish.
Yeah. I want.
Dude.
No.
Is Nashun just saying it? Is he huddled up in a corner, rocking, saying?
Lionel Crane walks to
You know
the
what,
doctor with his
sure.
pipe in his mouth, and he humbles over him and blows O's in his face.
Dude, not
What?
Dude,
No.
he's doing like the fucking caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, blowing O's of smoke.
You are not him.
God.
He runs into the bushes.
Wait, can it be one of those pipes that has the fucking cord connected to the bottom of it to like a fucking tank?
You mean a hookah? Where did Lionel get a hookah?
I don't know, but I feel like
Jack,
it'd be right for him to have it.
You know what a hookah is. I have one. They're fucking big things. Has he just been carrying this shit around with him this whole time? Oh, another fucking Lionel trinket that appeared that came from his ass. Because all
No,
of his
he got it
trinkets.
from Jack.
He literally eats.
Lionel gives literal meaning to the phrase "pulling shit out of your ass" because he is literally doing that. Anyway,
Can Lionel have the infinite void in his ass where he gets objects from?
there's a spell, I think, that creates like a dimensional pocket where you can store shit. We'll say Lionel has that in his ass.
Dude.
You're
I don't know
saying
the name of the
no,
spell
no,
specifically.
No, Jacob. You are not going to say no to the ogre juice causing
No.
attraction.
Here's the
but yet
thing.
they-
No. Here's
That's
the thing.
fitting for Limewell.
No. Here's the thing. When Limewell was initiated into that gang, the evil fucking gang in the beginning, when he was first starting his capturing, and they like did that binding thing for him to be a part of it. One of the perks of that was getting the asshole fucking dimension. They gave it to him. So in the horrible case that he did not have enough room to store the children, he would have to sit on one.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Is that where he's been hiding the ochre?
I hate the idea Lionel is like a dungeon, and he's like, all right, it's time for you to be sold! And he grabs a kid and shoves them up his ass before going to the outside world.
It's horrible.
No,
Oh,
look at the
dude.
kids breathe up there.
Oh my god.
Lionel literally is a demon. He's so morally wrong.
But in his mind, he just thinks of it as work. He's just doing a day's work. He's just trying to get by, man.
He's
the
just,
best
he's
way
just
that he
doing the
can.
hustle.
He's hustling, bro.
Bro's the first hustler.
Okay,
Lionel founds Hustlers University.
so Limewell is blowing O's of smoke into the doctor's face. Jacob, what does the doctor do?
The doctor is currently hiding in the grass.
Dude.
You can only see him peering out. He's afraid. You said Lionel Crane walks over to him and looms over him. He got scared and jumped in the bushes.
No, that was just my imagining. What actually happened was what Caden said. Caden kind of like Lionel gracefully strutted over, smoking on his hookah, doing smoke rings into the face of the doctor.
Hey, Doc.
Dude.
I need my fix.
Hey Doc! What are you, fucking the rabbit? Okay.
The fucking Bugs Bunny.
God.
You did not say I need my fix. Hey, Doc.
God.
Hey, Doc.
Hey Doc.
Nah.
Doc, I need my fix.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
Here, take some. He holds out the dropper and he squirts it at you defensively. It hits you in the face, and you feel the numbing and the static as well.
Dude, the music stopped. Also, I gotta stop this music. I can't stand this song.
Yeah, this song is not fitting at all for what's
Yeah.
happening. I hate it.
I hate this camp and this song. Yeah, I was about to say, I was literally going to stop it as you said you were. I was like, I better lose my
Elijah,
mind.
this group we're in feels like the group that the kid was in pre-Glanton.
No, this is Glenn, but
This is not Glenn. This is too lame to be Glenn.
This isn't good enough to be Glanton. This was
the
pre-Glanton.
Glenn gang wasn't fucking cool. They
Yes,
just
they
fucking were
were.
a bunch of fucking criminals and rapists who killed people. You don't
Hey,
even know
that's
anything
better than
about
just
them.
A bunch of sad war soldiers. I don't care.
This is what they are. You fucking oh my! You haven't even
Okay,
got
but
there.
Grant
Man.
and
You
Jacob-
walked into the camp and you assumed everything. You haven't even you spoke to 3 of these people.
You know why I said that? Because you said they're constantly talking about these are men of war. I'm like, okay, that's what they are then.
Yeah, they are men of war.
So
But
are
they don't,
we,
like,
Elijah. We've been in
Hey.
war. We literally were facing the French and the British a while back. Do you forget?
Wah wah.
God. This is an era of
Yeah, I'm
war.
putting
Elijah.
wool meat. Okay, I don't care. I'm putting wool meat again on.
No, that's not a song for this moment. Just something from Credence, please. Love of God.
Why does it all have to be Credence? It's all Credence. I'm literally never gonna listen to Credence after this again, bro. All I'm hearing is a bunch of banjos.
You can put on Rolling Stones or something too. That also
No.
works.
Dude. Ugh.
No,
I said, do Jeff
it
Buckley.
cannot be
no,
this
not Jeff
genre
Buckley.
of
Do
rock.
Tim Buckley.
Tim Buckley
it
for
cannot be
this?
genre of rock.
For a bunch of fucking murderers and
Ethan just-
soldiers?
Ethan just wants to listen to Tim Buckley.
Well, I went down to the river
What
and
the hell? That's not
I
what Tim Buckley sounds
Okay.
like.
That is not Tim Buckley. Tim Buckley is
not fucking
"And where's
this.
the dolphins in the sea?"
What the fuck is he singing about dolphins for? You're in the Everglades.
Hey.
Oh,
we have
the
got to lock in.
alligators.
God. Damn.
Yeah, it's already 10.
This is bad.
We've gotten a lot
Okay.
done though.
Have we?
I don't think so.
You walked to camp. You know why we haven't gotten anything else done? Because we spent time discussing a fucking ogre, and then after that, everyone had to fucking complain. Bro.
Bro.
This is actually
I
good.
don't care.
All right.
God, now I can't do what I wanted to do with this, but we'll roll with it anyway, because I don't care anymore.
Hey.
Anyway,
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Sorry, asshole. Go ahead.
hey, I'm here. Did you clean the skillet?
Hold on.
Oh, you didn't clean the skillet.
Okay, continue, gentlemen.
Yes.
Raindrops falling
Nathaniel,
on my head.
as you're sitting by the fire, suddenly you notice someone on the other side of camp. He almost reminds you of yourself in his face. Very stoic looking man. Very big burly man. He's half of his his arms are completely exposed. He has on makeshift armor from what appears to be a conquistador chest plate and hat. And he has this weapon that catches your eye immediately. It's like a musket, but the barrel is huge. And the barrel has this thing on the end of it. I'll send a picture of the
Fucking
weapon he is carrying.
blunderbuss?
It's even better. Let me send a
Hand
picture of his.
Sorry.
Not a fucking actual cannon. He just carries. He's not the judge. All right, let me send this fucking image.
I hate this song with him.
It's one of these without the tripod.
What the fuck?
Oh. Jeez.
Dude.
He's carrying it. He walks over to you and he stands in front of you holding it down and he just looks at you blankly aimlessly.
Boone returns the look. He knows it well, but he doesn't know the intention of this man. And so they continue to stare, Boone waiting, and assuming that the man is waiting as well for some sort of silence breaker.
Who are you?
Oh my fuck. Boone's a little shocked by the voice emanating from this fellow. But he holds his composure. Does not let his face slip. Boone replies, "Well, you can call me Boone. Nathaniel Boone. I'm a traveler. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?"
Captain. Captain McKeith.
Well, wait a minute. Whoa.
What?
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 Okay, for
Find out more, roll.
wait, okay. For context to Oscar and Paulette and Janice, Captain McKeith is that name is a very, very, very old name from a character from the very beginning of this campaign that turned out to be basically this shape-shifting fucking monster that we had to kill. He was posing as our captain, but in fact he was not.
A Wendigo.
He was a Wendigo. I almost said Wendigoon.
He was a fucking Wendigoon. So this is what the government did.
But
He comes out of the fucking Ford in a Hawaiian shirt. Anyway,
So,
Better go
hey
on.
guys, today we're going to be talking about the Blood, Sweat, and Tears iceberg.
The Captain McKeith fight is still one of those goated fights we've
and
had.
unfortunately, that
was the
fight
best fight
is
we've had.
not recorded. I don't think those are part of the lost sessions.
Yeah.
So there was about 10
Yeah, the
sessions
sessions.
that we had that were not recorded. I have a summary written up for all of those sessions that I've got to
That's
read.
when Lionel met Sarah during that fight.
Yeah.
A lot of important
McKeith
things.
was the
that's
first
when
enemy of the party.
He was.
That's when I used and that's when I went goblin mode and I became Walter White and used my alchemy kit to break out of our hut.
McKeith's
Garuka
final
locked us.
fucking Wendigo form was him turning into this giant like skeleton deer fucking thing that we were having to like climb up and battle, and then he died. It
He was made of wood.
Garuk was still there.
yeah.
Man, that was a good fight.
That was a long time ago. Wow.
That was before the fall of Albany when I had to go through the sewers.
So
Garuk
the
was getting
significance of
execution.
this right now is that the McKeith that we know or knew is dead. Why is there a dude now claiming to be McKeith?
Well,
But anyways, let's find out. Boone kind of
But yeah,
just stares.
I was just gonna say you can roll, do whatever you want to try to investigate him if you
Um,
wish to do so.
I'll roll an investigation just to like look at him to see if I see any significance, but I'm also gonna role play a little bit before.
Okay.
Garuk.
Yeah.
So I roll was terrible.
Did
I
you
got
say
a 2.
he's actually Garuk?
Sounds like him.
But he is.
So I got a 2 on the investigation check. That's a fail. But anyways, Boone just kind of shockedly stands there looking at the captain. All of the memories from the very beginning to the point of the original Captain McKeith's demise flashes through his mind. The great battle, the huddling within the shelter, trying to hide from the beast as it roamed through the night, breaking the chains of the shelter and them fighting it to the end of the night. All of it floods back. How, in God's name, has he come across another McKeith in this journey? Boone's kind of dumbfounded, and he just doesn't reply to the announcement of this man's name. Jacob, you can do with what you please, or whatever else. If someone else wants to do something. Boone's kind of shocked right now.
Boone uses 5 Dark Elixir, he casts Zap.
Have you heard of me? Oh wait, I didn't put the voice on.
Ooh.
Have you
I'm
heard
fixing
of
her
me?
bed.
Say it again.
Have you heard of me?
I have, but not in the way that you may think. Boone says slowly and thoughtfully. Change this music, Elijah, please, to something mysterious. This is terrible.
I'm putting grass block. I'm putting grass
No,
block on.
Elijah, dude, lock in, dude. I need your support.
What support?
The music makes the mood. We really need good music. Because
Well, I'm on my phone. That's kind of hard to get over music. I don't have my full monitor to show me everything. I'm sitting here on my phone, just tapping back and forth. What type of mysterious we need?
who is Captain McKeith? It relates, it's like the past coming back to haunt everyone.
Okay, let me cook. Absolutely not that song, bro. That's so cursed. No, that song was absolutely horrible. Okay, this is not that playlist. Look through here. That could indeed work. This is definitely a gear locker.
Oh, Jacob, by the way,
Gear locker.
where are we?
I was honestly about to ask.
It's
You can just
flexible.
You
What
just got
time
done
do
saying.
we need to?
Can we be done by like 11:30?
I was gonna say the same thing.
That's reasonable. I think that's very achievable.
Okay, if before then is possible, great. But cap is 11:30 because I'm
Yeah.
starting to feel it in my eyes. Good music.
I just-
This is a classic track. Good.
I'm
No,
glad
I'm
that
getting
you,
us-
because for a second I thought this was the fucking shit that plays in Fallout Shelter when the guy appears, and I'm supposed to be so fucking angry at you because I asked for him down, fucking bro. Anyway, it is strange, Captain McKeith. Now you can roll another investigation on him. Just because the one failed doesn't mean your brain is fried. But do tell me a specific thing you're trying to investigate.
Me?
Yeah.
You're
the only one talking to him. No one else is around you.
His face specifically. I want to see if there's any visible resemblance that I may have missed to the McKeith that we had interacted with previously.
Okay. Roll to do so.
I gotta pee. Can we have a bathroom break soon?
No piss. You're not involved in this scene.
I think you're capping, boy.
This scene's important. I can't miss it.
Good
You
night.
and bring your headphones.
Oh,
with
what
you.
was that?
Nana.
Good night!
Well,
Bro, why are
actually,
you so
like,
zesty with it? You think you're Drake?
Yikes.
I
bro.
like
Embarrassing! What was that? missing.
Oh. I gotta itch my ear. I'm taking my earbud out.
Actually, I hate your emojis.
Huh? What is Blood talking about?
What's your investigation?
What is Blood talking?
There was 2.
No, I meant you could roll again. Did you get a 2 again?
Oh, let me roll again.
Yeah.
Oh my god, almost had a natural 20. I have 13.
Jacob, it'll take me.
So-
It'll take me a minute to pee. It'll take me
Let
less than a
just get
minute.
this scene done because we're almost done with this scene in particular anyway.
Okay.
So
God.
upon investigation of his face, there is a resemblance to the McKeith that you remember, but it's not like a 1-to-1 copy. It's not like it's literally him. Like it's like you can tell he's a McKeith, but is he the McKeith?
Who is this guy?
Boone ponders. He's not certain. But he does know, as you said, that this does bring a likeness of memory to the former McKeith. Well, I must ask you, Captain. Why are y'all here? What is your purpose? What are you transporting?
We're a trading company. We move stuff from one place to the other by boat. This is a pretty rough area, rougher than most, so we are the accompanying security.
Well, let me be more frank. Let me be more specific. What are you transporting as a trading company? Boone looks intently into the eyes of the captain.
Various cargo, whatever the customers pay to be shipped.
McKeith, don't play with me. What are you securing? Boone has got just a little bit closer. He wants to know what specifically is being carried.
He gets in closer to you. And he whispers, but his tone is just as dark as before. And he slowly lifts up his rifle to point it at you slightly. Not like a literally putting it in your mouth type of way, but like gently letting you know it's there. How do you already know about the religious artifact?
I don't know anything. I just know that, as you said, you're a security company and a trading company that carries cargo from one place to another. Now, putting one and one together tells me that there's something of value here that needs protection. And I'm just curious what that may be, and if it's going to put me and my party in danger with being with y'all. Boone is very serious now, talking to McKeith, and he has also slowly moved his hand over to his holster where his pistol is, and he's just clutching it, not withdrawing it, but clutching it.
We transport anything of value. But you just roll into camp and you start asking questions about the manifest. I'm no experienced individual, but kind of sounds to me like you're looking to steal something. Boone.
He's a little.
What is your first name, anyway?
Well, Captain McKeith, Boone says, a little bit of a snicker coming across his face. My first name is Ethaniel Boone. And I feel, for the fact that we are now accompanying you and aiding you in the security of your manifest, Boone says, with air quotes, that we should be in knowledge of what's being carried, for the fact of its safety and ours. Wouldn't you think?
Well, this is the first I'm hearing of it, you being a part of our group. But we do always need new members. However, cargo is none of any of our business. To be honest, I don't even know what it is. All I know is it's in a box, and I'm paid to move it from here to there. And for its value and what it is, all you need to know is it's shit that you shouldn't let get stolen. And in terms of endangering the safety of your men, if you and your men think that you're safer without our protection in this environment, then be my guest and walk up and leave.
Boone nods to this. It's fair, his assessment, and what he said about the items. Boone knows men like this, has met men like this before. It's cut and dry, the job. Get it done, don't ask questions. Make the cash. Repeat. But this journey so far has proved a lot of things to Boone, and the fact that this land is strange and strange things happen. And so he's always just a little more careful than the average Joe. But Boone's gonna take this response. As I said earlier, he nods in agreement with the man. He says, well, I appreciate your honesty with me, and I apologize for my gruffness earlier. Being a man of the wilderness, you know how it can be. Kind of become out of touch with humanity and the like, but not to make excuses. My men and I will be accompanying you out of the rest of the way for the fact of our own safety and hopefully to aid in yours. And I suppose the protection of this holy religious object, as you stated it was earlier, Boone says, trailing off.
Man of the wilderness. I'll be damned. So you're the real, the Ethaniel Boone.
Right as rain, Boone says. He kind of looks off across the landscape.
And these other men in your camp are the outlaws.
That would be accurate assumption. Boone chuckles.
Upon getting confirmation of this, his demeanor becomes more relaxed, although very slightly. He's very stoic with his emotions. He's even more stoic than Ohm.
Yikes.
But you can tell underneath his exterior of the same is a storm of things that you'll maybe never get to see. But he squats down in front of you, and he offers his hand. The name's Daniel. Daniel McKeith.
Boone smiles. He'd broken through. and he outstretches his hand as well, grasping the man's hand, and grips and shakes.
His hand is strong. Firmer than yours, even. Well, we leave tomorrow. Talk to your man about this. And he walks away.
Boone watches him walk away. Lots of questions still percolate in the mind of Boone as to what the object is and how Macheath is still here, but no matter now. He needs to let his crew know what is happening next. And so Boone rises from the ground, dusting off his pants, and he looks across the horizon. The landscape littered with the weeds and the mosquitoes hovering. This land has been tumultuous so far, but hopefully, surely, the end of this journey is approaching. He's tired, but he will continue on. And he walks back to the group to relay the information from Daniel.
I leave it open to roleplay briefly.
Boone approaches the camp and finds most of Daniel's men surrounding the fire. They've quieted down. Most are relaxed. Some are sitting and smoking, and some are starting to fall asleep. And Boone notices that most of his comrades are close to another fire that's been set up close to the men. And he approaches it. He nods at the fellow greencoats. He takes a seat.
They nod back.
Hmm?
I just said they nod back.
You still got the voice changer on, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, they nod back is what I was saying.
Boone squats down beside Nishun on the right and Bard on the left, and kind of looks into the fire for a while, not saying anything. None of the men really are. They're all kind of just resting, taking in the night. Limewell sits on a log, smoking his hookah. Big puffs of
Oh,
smoke.
I think that he stores it.
Shh.
Or he does.
Big puffs of smoke billowing from his mouth every once in a while. A stuttered cough here and there, but not too loud.
So what's our plan from here?
Well, I met with the captain of these men. Boone gestures to the greencoats, and he says, his name is Daniel Macheath. Boone really enunciates the Macheath in the end and pauses, looking at everyone's reaction to the name.
Tarbard and Oscar and Jack have no idea who this is, but Libel and Nishu remember.
Boone intently stares at them.
Limewell quits blowing on his pipe, and he ponders the name. Macheath. Did I hear you correctly, Boone?
Daddy.
I know.
You know of this person?
Boone nods. He doesn't make eye contact with you. He's still looking into the fire, the glow of the embers in his eyes. He nods, yes. I do, Bard, I do. Well, Nishun, Limewell, and I know, or knew, a Macheath. Long time ago now. Boone trails off. It was safe to say that we were under the assumption that he was taken away from this earth. He was gone, dead. And I'm still, well, hopefully sure of that fact. Boone trails off again. You can tell he's seriously in deep thought, trying to figure out the nature of what's happening here. But that's a query for another time. Right now, I'll tell you, I exchanged words with this man, and he told me of the nature of this group's journey. They're a trading company and somewhat of a security firm as well. They are transporting cargo, and they're heading the same way that we are. And I think it would be wise if we stuck with them. More numbers, the better. More bodies. More ammunition. More manpower. More protection.
Wouldn't hurt to have some backup.
Daniel, that's his name. He said, in the morning, early, we'll be leaving. Heading out. So I wanted to tell you all of this so you can be ready when the call comes in the morning to go.
Alrighty then.
Good to know.
Do Limewell or Nishun perhaps by any chance remember McKeith's first name?
Nope. I didn't even know we said it. I just knew it was Matthew.
Do either of you want to roll?
Yes.
Then roll.
What do I
Actually,
roll?
if Caden's rolling. I'll roll if Caden
Investigation.
makes a bad roll.
What?
I
Investigation.
said I'll roll if he uses.
No, well,
Yeah, I don't remember
13.
his first name. I only remember him as Captain McKeith. I don't remember his first.
Like I said, I had no idea little bro had a name besides McKeith.
Jake, I got a 13.
You remember a Jack McKeith, but not a Daniel McKeith. Limewell.
Is this his brother?
Maybe.
That or like Jack. Well, no, Jack was still a person for being a cannibal. He was a little murderer.
Yes, the new twist. Jack, our NPC, was McKeith the whole time. Oh my god, no, I'm kidding. But anyway, you do yes, you do remember Jack McKeith, but you do not remember Daniel McKeith. You can relay this fact to Limewell, and I mean, you can relay this to Nishun and Nathaniel if you wish, or you can just keep it to yourself.
Why is bro hiding it?
I feel like it
Just
would.
never tells.
Wait, who comes into the knowledge of this? Free
Limewell.
knowledge. Whoa, what's happening wrong with your voice, bro?
What?
Caden, speak
Is it
again.
weird?
Limewell.
Okay, good. All right, it sounded weird. I thought I heard double.
Limewell.
I think it would be wise to share this information because Boone is struggling right now.
Blood is not happy.
Can we
Boom.
say that? By the way, Jacob, can we
Boom.
say that Daniel and Jack are, very? I'm assuming that they're brothers.
We'll have to find that out.
Well, if they are,
Yes.
I'm gonna.
They're
say,
definitely related.
Let's
But
say
how they're related is still a mystery.
Well, in whatever way that they are related, can we say that they're so similar in face that the cause for the confusion by Boone is warranted, thinking that it could
Yes,
possibly be
There
him?
is confusion. But you did also notice something. The old Captain McKeith, the one that you knew in Quebec, was very, like, I don't want to say flamboyant, but like he was extroverted and he talked, and he had emotion. He was like an addict. This one is very quiet and reserved and stoic in a way that the
In a way,
McKeith you
blood is
used to
mimic.
know. The way that you used to know he wasn't. Old McKeith had a charisma to him. That's how he got his way. This guy just... It seems like
I swear,
all
he's
the
a
lights
mimic.
aren't on upstairs.
Okay. Lionel, go ahead. Sorry for cutting you off.
Boone. This is not the McKeith we have known.
Boone finally takes his eyes off of the fire and looks into Lionel's eyes. There's a grimace on his face. You can't tell if it's from this whole situation with McKeith or what transpired earlier in this session, but he looks at you questionatively. What do you mean, Lionel?
The McKeith we have known in past. His name was Jack.
How? Boone kind of stops, stutters. He can't believe that you remember his name, his first name. Boone always knew him as Captain McKeith, or some form of that.
Mac the knife.
Exactly. Well, are you saying that this Daniel is not, thankfully not, the one McKeith that we knew?
Yes. This man could never meet the monstrous that was Jack McKeith.
Boone lets out a sigh of relief. He's not completely calm now, but he is eased in the fact that this McKeith is not the one that him and his party slew that night. Oh, so long ago. But he wonders even more who this man could be, and why he shares the same name and possibly the same lineage as Jack. Boone ponders. He looks back to the fire. He grabs a stick and stokes the embers, rustling them about. I say, at some point, when we are in safer waters, Boone chuckles, we ought to talk a little more to this Daniel and get to this bottom of this whole McKeith situation. It is quite curious, is it not?
I don't know anymore.
Boone quickly looks over to Nishun. He's not been looking at him this entire time, but he looks to see the expression on Nishun's face, and Nishun seems distant. Like he's thinking of something else. He's in his own thoughts. Nishun, my friend, my brother, you seem laden in the mine.
I'm just thinking of this new McKeith.
I know. After what happened last time, I'm very precarious of trusting him. I don't know.
A scene replays in your mind, Boone, of earlier. And it's the scene where he recognized you as Nathaniel Boone. It makes you think. If this is a different Well, not just this, if this is a different McKeith. Just in general, how much does he know about what happened in Quebec? And if he were to know, how would he feel about it?
Does he hate us? All these questions go through Boone's mind. A shudder goes through his body. Cold. Even though it's hot outside, sticky. He feels the coldness inside. Something laid to rest so long ago should not be creeping its way back out of the cold, dark earth. Once again. Boone's quiet. He doesn't know how to respond in Nashun. He doesn't know how to respond or to think about his own thoughts right now. He's just so... He's lost. In the woods.
And I knew you were gonna say
We're
it.
lost.
We're lost in the woods.
In the woods.
In the woods.
Ah, man. Very, very goated. Very goated.
Man.
Call me Big Yoda.
How much time are we
Call
looking
me
at,
Yoda.
Jacob?
We're getting there. Like I said, we're 11:30 cap. We won't run any later than that. This arc is a
You
lot
should get
more
it done
free
earlier.
form. This arc is a lot more free form. I can sort of stretch or cut to need it. It's not like there's a series of beats. I
Ooh,
have to do
stretch
to
or
hit.
cut to need. I like that.
We could end it here.
I'm actually having a good time.
I have
Legend.
more planned.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
so here's my proposal to the party. We've got some Nashun stuff to happen and
Ooh.
another little thing. But if you would like to take a piss break, now would be the time to do so.
I want to do a
If
piss break and drink break. So
Everybody take a break. I will piss as well. I will be back.
I guess I will too.
I finished my little drawing of the little ogre. There's no way you brought us to the bathroom, Eli. God, that's horrible.
Look at Bard's drawing of the single most important character in the campaign, apparently.
So important. Just look at him. He's just a little guy.
I hate his little suction cup feet. I like to imagine they actually are suction cups like an alien.
Ugh.
I hate it too because Elijah's profile picture's ears are up, but the goblin's ears are down.
I also like that the goblin, the little ogre, he's cross-eyed.
It's got two lazy eyes. You know what's interesting about Vikings?
What's that?
We have like no idea what their religion was. Like they're one of the few cultures that there's almost no record of what gods they believed in or what they practiced. Like what we think they did, like the Vikings and like Odin and shit, that's like guesstimation. We actually have no idea what they actually did or believed or who they worshipped. Their religion is a complete mystery to us. Because they just, for some
That is
reason, their
true. I watched
culture
a
just
video on it.
decided not to preserve it. They're just like, whatever. Who
Yeah, there was
cares?
like apparently anything that they found, all of it was kind of like all of the stories of Norse lore that we do know are kind of like a Homer's Odyssey that was written back in the day by one guy and they found that was preserved. Like all of that is that's kind of what that is. It pretty much is. I mean,
Could have just been fucking Lord of the Rings written by some guy. And they all could have been like, no, we believe in, Bill. The great Bill.
nah, bro. I think you mean Joe Biden.
I'm back.
They do not believe in Joe Biden. The Norse do not
They
believe in Joe
must-
Biden.
Dude,
We were just talking about Vikings.
that drawing is so good.
Dude, look at him. It's just a little guy.
Dude, right now I'm looking at my tricep in the mirror right now. It looks crazy. I'm just gonna eat. Listen, I have no other ways to get protein right now, so I'm gonna drink an Ensure. I don't know what Ensures are, right?
No, Elijah, no.
The drinks for fucking children who are malnourished and underdeveloped.
I have old people. I need to get my protein.
Dude.
Fucking child maxing.
Ensure. The milk of the gods.
For real, this chocolate goes hard. Work hard.
Dude, you know that shit makes you shit really bad.
I'm
I
back.
like it.
Welcome back. Oscar, you like my little ogre?
Let me take a look.
He's just a little guy.
Oh, my organs are
Yeah,
already
that's good.
closing. I hate Ensure. I think that's kind of hard. 16 grams of protein, 27 minerals and vitamins, 160 calories, 4 added sugars and carbs.
I hated all the commercials because it was like a little frail kid who was weak and pathetic, and his mom's like, "Drink this garbage," and then he's like, "Wow, I'm a whiz kid now."
Take a
I
real
always used to see that
biscuit.
shit on Nickelodeon. I'm not a whiz kid. I'm
Yeah,
just a-
we're gonna need
I'm just a guy.
I would fuck the ogre if she was a female.
You would do what now?
Anyways, I got confirmation that Markiplier's in the FNAF movie.
What
Who did
sort?
you
Markiplier's
talk to?
mom. Markiplier's mom. Looking gameplay. I don't know, but she posted that. But I don't know why is she in together. If he told anyone, he would have told his mom.
May 666. What does that mean? Why is Markiplier being in FNAF have satanic connotations?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're gonna sacrifice Markiplier. They're gonna put him in the animatronic. And they're gonna
sitting
spring lock
here-
him in real
Some
life.
people know I'm naked right now. I'm literally naked.
What
right
if,
now. I'm like,
What if he's Michael?
Oh.
We already have Michael Afton. Or no, we have William. Shit, you're right.
no, we do have Michael. Michael's the stupid guy that looks like Skinny Nathan.
Dude.
I thought William was the fucking Shaggy guy.
Yeah.
He is. And I said Michael. Michael's the guy who's the
Where did
security
we
guard.
see Michael in any of the trailers? I'm not Michael. Who's the other guy who ran the business with him?
Henry.
Afton and the
Henry?
Henry. Markiplier could be Henry,
No.
but that would be
That
really
make-
weird.
No.
We have
No.
got to run a pizzeria. This is just fun for children. No, this is about putting kids in robots. You don't understand this business.
No, you don't get it.
I'm gonna bring my son I killed back. by killing more children.
Yeah.
All in the name of science.
Dude.
God, I love science.
William Afton is a part of the science team, but he's the dark science team. William Afton put in fucking Henry in the Springlocks. No, what are you doing? Wah! This is also a general trend that's going to recur. Things from the past are going to return. Things
I
are going to rear
really-
their heads.
Wow. Anyways, guys, look, I'm White Spice.
Dude.
Ah, this. Oh
Kid, it was
god.
evil image of that.
That's a hooker in
like it.
Baltimore.
I do like it. I like that image. I'm gonna use that later.
Don't jerk off to yourself in a filter.
Dude, Elijah.
Why not?
I,
Why not, Jacob?
Elijah, you've taken down bad to a whole new level. No, this is what's gonna turn Elijah fucking. Oh, okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna. We're on YouTube.
Turn me what even? Even if it turned me gay, I would have been already. I've wrestled with you many times. Man. I'm good at it. But I do it for the sport.
What?
That with this music. Anyway, if we're all here,
Caden's.
are we all here?
Yes.
I thought I heard Caden giggle. Anyway.
Yeah.
Bro, I did not
Anyways,
giggle. I've been
it's
silent.
30 minutes.
Everyone sleeps. Except Nishun.
Long rest. I can
Oh.
heal.
Everyone, yes, everyone take a long rest.
I guess I don't. Absolutely.
Not yet, at least, but
God.
once
No
again, old habits die hard. Nishun is the last person awake. He just can't seem to find it in him to sleep. Killing those natives did not feel good, even if it was in self-defense. Part of you just feels so empty, as it seems the senseless violence never ends and follows wherever you go in this world. And your freedom from the violent government that was chasing you has proved to be some of the most brutal yet. One second.
I was about to say, bro. I was like, where's
the
bro
longest
going?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Bro's getting stuffed in the suit. What the hell happened?
He's dead.
For real. Honestly, I'm just gonna put on everywhere at the end of time.
No.
It's been a long
I'm trying to
time.
go to sleep, Ethan. I gotta put it on.
Oh, Elijah, a long day is coming.
It's been a
I
long
know,
time,
I know.
hasn't it?
I'm already, dude. I had to sit there and mow. I was mowing for Big Pat, bro.
Elijah,
With a stupid push mower.
I just don't.
What?
Listen.
It's been a long time. Let's see.
No, but
You've
actually,
this.
it wasn't that bad. And then I
Does the voice changer work? Because I'm pretty sure I put the Mind Player voice on. Bro, it's just like... No. I was mowing. Anyway. How are you?
Bro, no, I did not just hear the FNAF. Stupid, like, no, I heard that. I did not hallucinate the FNAF 2. Bro, no, who is using the FNAF 2 box? who is winding up.
This is the fucking Mind Flayer voice. This has always been the Mind Flayer voice. Is there a problem? Does it sound different?
No, I'm hearing the FNAF
I've
too.
heard it too.
Dude,
I'm
Jacob,
hearing
why are you winding up the music box?
I'm
Yeah,
not
why am I
winding
hearing
up
the FNAF?
shit.
Dude,
I literally hear it every time you speak. It's
Okay.
It's the
Okay.
voice
I
mod.
did not.
No, Jacob, it's
I did
the,
not know.
it's the
every
that has
time
an
you
effect.
speak, it winds the box.
It's the voice mod. You have to go in and turn down the sound, the music box setting. There's a fuck. I know that sounds stupid as fuck,
Oh
but there's
my
gonna be a little.
God.
There's
Bro.
gonna be a little slider on there that says music. Like I don't know what it says
Yeah,
specifically.
I looked turned up. I never knew the Mind Flayer had a music box. I
Bro,
just been doing
you
every
never
single
know.
time
I,
and
that
no one
was
said
I,
anything.
I have never been so mad. I started to do 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 do. I was like, bro, what? I was like, no, Jacob, we are not going to play FNAF with Nishoon. 5 minutes with Nishoon.
Anyway, can we get some music over? Where'd the music go?
I'm getting music. Hold on. What's the vibe? Because I know we're mindful.
Mind Flayer. Nishin is fucking pissed the Mind Flayer is here. He hates him. He just wants to be done with this.
For real. Okay. Uh.
We done after this mind flare scene?
Caden,
It's almost
Are
11:30.
we?
Ethan.
I mean,
do you work tomorrow?
well, it's a weekend, kid. It is
I'm
Saturday
gonna let it.
tomorrow.
I don't have anything planned after this Mind Flayer scene, but I'm gonna let this flow.
We-
So
The
if
only
we get
reason
done, I'm
I'm
gonna let
rushing
it
is
do
because
its
I need
thing.
to go to bed.
We're
What
still
do you
gonna
need to
call it
rush?
11:30, but I'm
I'm
gonna
just
let it
tired.
flow. I can't cut a Mind Flayer scene for. So
Don't cut the mind flare scene. Are we done after the scene?
yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oscar, how you holding up, buddy?
Feeling pretty tired.
Yeah. Thoughts so far for the session?
Fun.
Good. Jakey, we've
Listen,
got to
when
get
you
some
talk about
Oscar
ogres-
action soon.
For real.
This arc is nowhere near concluded. We're just getting into it. So he's got a lot of opportunities to show his color, but I'm not going to force him to.
Yeah. Oscar, feel free to jump in if you see an opportunity to.
Yep.
Build character.
You're
Yeah.
part of the party.
You can do whatever.
Yeah.
As long as it's not anything too crazy. But you can roll for that if you want to do
I'm
it.
glad we're at 5
Please.
members again.
Me too. It feels full. Feels fat.
4 members was gonna be rough. I'm glad it didn't last long.
Oscar, we're happy that you're here. It's very cool.
Thank you very much.
You're definitely a better bird than Cyrene.
Fuck you, Bard. Fuck you.
Fuck Cyrene.
Cyrene. Fuck Bard.
Anyone remember anything Cyrene did?
bird.
I remember
Uh,
the first time that... No,
healed.
I do remember 2 things. One,
She died.
when they... Well, yes, the death. The fucking horrific fucking death. That they
In the
had
catacombs.
in the catacombs by the witches.
Dude, no, that was the most abrupt, evil death of
The
all. She literally got pulled
sacrifice.
underground.
It was so
tortured,
fucking
and
abrupt and evil.
That was
and
a good death.
Yeah,
And
that was the saddest one. Garuk's was just like fucking horrible. Just
Top 3 deaths in the whole campaign right now. No.
Cyrene, Garuk,
Anyways,
then-
Jacob, I want to kill my character. I'm not enjoying playing this Shun anymore.
What? Wait, Elijah, are you being for real?
No.
Oh.
I'm done with Limo. I want
It's-
to play someone else.
Dude, that would be so horrible if you said that one day.
We all kill all of our characters, create new ones halfway through the game.
Not this
Make
song,
Frank
Elijah.
Polar
I-
Brains.
Even if I start not enjoying Limo, I can't get rid of him for everyone else. Everyone else
No,
loves
he's
Limo too
fun,
much.
and, bro. He is too. Like, even if you don't enjoy him, everyone else does.
Been a while since you've been in this state.
I will hold true on this statement. I do want Nishun to die at the end.
And I want
have
to be
said this
president.
multiple-
And I want Limo
Well,
as my vice. And what's
Jacob
happening
is
right now with the
Well, is there a
president-
is there a reason you want Nishun to die?
I'm gonna reverse it. I'm gonna make Nishun president. I'm gonna kill Nathaniel by the end of the campaign.
Here's
We're
the thing,
reverse
though.
it. We're gonna
Here's
do
the thing.
opposite of what you want.
Here's the thing.
What?
I don't mind to die if I need to for the party.
Hey Elijah, it's Jacob's gonna do what Gay said he's gonna do, but don't say it out loud because Janice doesn't want spoilers.
Yeah, I know.
But that's what Jacob wants to do.
You mean what I told you?
Yeah.
I still think Nishun is the type of Bucciarati.
Well, I would like that to happen, but like, Nishun is, I feel he's overstayed his welcome in this world.
He was not supposed to have been here anymore.
He wasn't supposed to make it. I've stated this before.
That's why he's so sad and distant all the time, because his soul yearns to be away
Somewhere
from
else
here.
with the rest of his
Oh
tribe
god,
and
dude, that
everything.
made oh,
They're all
that's so
dead, bro.
sad and and like
Everyone is dead.
God, his brother's dead. He had to fucking kill his brother. His
I
undead
had to
brother
kill every.
again. God damn,
Yeah, bro. He doesn't. Bro is not enjoying.
that's rough. Damn. Okay. Anyways, Jakey.
Don't look so gloomy. The road ahead is not easy or fun. However, it is nothing you haven't seen before. Nothing you can't handle. And you'll make it. If I have anything to say about it.
Jacob, I'm having a hard time hearing you through the
Me
voice
too.
mod.
It's kind of indiscernible.
I love to have a voice mod, it doesn't work. Remember, it worked before, but now it
I can hear Jacob's mocking voice through it.
I can hear Jacob mocking, and I don't know any of the words. It's literally just
turn
yapping.
the effects down.
Turn the effects down a little bit more.
You know, music gone. What is do?
Turn the fucking brrr thing down.
How
This-
about this?
Say speak.
Hello?
That'll do.
Okay. Don't look so close. The road ahead is hard and it's not fun, but it's nothing you can't handle. Nothing you haven't seen before. And you will endure.
All I've got left is to endure.
What a noble cause. And that is all life does. Endures. Against a cold and unforgiving world.
More can you do.
Exactly. When was the last time you were afraid?
I don't know.
Moriko wanted me dead. He could have killed me. Very easily. And if he had his way, he'd still kill me now. But I endure. I've always liked you because we have something in common. It wasn't for luck or fate, or whatever it is that is out there beyond our control. We wouldn't be here.
Shit, I guess so.
I know how you felt when you sunk in that well, and the end was over. I remember in the Great War, when I was Moriko's slave, and I remember when he struck me down, and I sank into the depths below those strips of holes. And I remember I felt something. There's a great twisting in my heart. And at the time I didn't know what it was. But for the first time, I was feeling it. It was the feeling both of feeling it and not knowing what it was. The feeling that I was going to die. That I was going to go. Or never go anywhere else again. And I sat there at the bottom, in the dark, for eternity, waiting for Moriko to kill me. I had done everything right, and yet I was the villain. The heroes decided that for me. But then, a blessing. Small little vial. Sunk and landed at my feet. It was blue and explained. And it made me curious. And when I touched it, I saw everything. It was too much to handle. I wounded Moriko greatly that day. And after I had taken it, I realized what he had been doing to me. After all those years, I realized how I was better than him. And that all of his talk of superiority was but compensation. And I challenged him. The war. It was a draw. But I lost so much. So when you were falling down that well, and I saw you, I read you, and I recognized the feeling instantly. And I knew that just as faith had brought me the blood of gods, fate brought you to me.
His words echo in your mind as you ponder this. A soldier approaches you. He doesn't. Well, he startles you because you were so lost in thought and conversation with your darkness. Staying up. Smart.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro, I'm here.
That's what
Yeah,
he
it's
said.
always good to have someone keeping watch. He points to the brush all around you. You'd be surprised how they sneak up on you. They're everywhere, always. They could be hiding. They hide in the forest, in the trees.
The woods.
Dude, I hate how he's talking about them like they're little creatures. He's talking about natives, and Nashun is a fucking
Well,
native.
there's also ogres.
Oh, guys, no. Jake. Jake. This better not be what I
Yeah, this whole arc is about fucking ogres. This whole arc is ogre. And you know what? The next arc is about ogres too. And I think I'm going to make the one after that about ogres as well. You know what? The
Hey,
wall
Greg
of flesh.
Doucette.
Ogres.
Jacob, you literally sound
Ogres.
like Greg Doucette.
More ogres.
Hey,
More
Jacob.
ogres. No. I'm
about-
busting your
Can we
balls.
do a Fraggle
The ogres.
Rock themed
Jacob, you're yapping.
campaign?
What?
Deep Rock
Puppets?
campaign?
No, Fraggle Rock.
Fucking
Actually,
puppets?
that sounds awesome. Fraggle Rock campaign is the most based thing I've ever heard.
Bro. Anyway.
Dude, I might have to go watch every season of Fraggle Rock now.
Jacob, we need to get there. My eyes are starting to close. Boone's getting tired.
Hey y'all, I'm about to drop some peek and chit chat.
You have gameplay legends.
gone through,
No, I threw it in chit chat. You have to look at your phone.
you've gone through, is but a taste of what's to come for this region. This little fragment of your adventure. But you'll be safe.
You know why?
What?
You might have to bring down the thing again, Jacob. It's kind of muffled.
Just take it off.
Reset the
Take
fucking
it off.
settings. Every time I hate this bullshit. How about now? How about now? Is this better?
Talk in that voice. Don't go deeper.
Okay. You're going to survive. Even if the bloodshed that you saw earlier today was but a taste of what is to come. But you'll make it out alive. And you know how I know. Because I care about you. And I care about you so much
every man you see in a green coat is going to die to make sure you make it to the other side alive. And that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
That's evil.
Uh,
That was goated music choice, by the way.
How did we like the Mind Flayer scene? Was it good? I
that
think.
was pretty good.
Pretty good.
It was terrible. It was horrible.
It was awful,
Ogre.
Jake.
I'm gonna
There's
make the
no
ogre
ogre.
flayer. I'm gonna make the
There's no
ogre.
ogre.
Can you please give Lymel the ogre flare? The leader of the
Honestly, yeah.
ogres is a mind flare.
Why?
Yeah.
No.
Jacob,
here's
I
what
wanted
I
to-
here's what I will
Jacob,
say.
you know
You
I've
compromise.
wanted a mind
Meet in
flare.
the middle. Compromise. Mean in the middle. Limewell's guilt manifests itself as the ghost of the ogre he killed in his head.
That's retarded. I'm sorry.
But the
Jacob,
ogre.
I think it's way cooler that there's a whole society of ogres and the leader is the mind flare ogre. And Lymel finally gets his mind flare.
Why would a mind
Dude,
flayer make an
it's
army of
just
the
all
most
it is,
useless
kid. You
creatures?
want a mind flare? No.
I want the ogre flare.
Why? The
Because-
ogres don't like you.
because-
They don't
because
want
it's a-
you. You
because-
killed
because it-
one of them.
No, but it's a mind flare, but it's just an ogre.
So a fucking fat retarded mind flayer. That's like the opposite of what they are. Their whole point is that they're fucking cunning. Anyway, you
That's what I
basically
want.
you want to work with
He's
Moriko, is
cunning?
what you're saying.
He's cunning.
No, I want the mind flare. I don't want to work with Moriko. I don't want to work with Nashun. I want the mind ogre.
The ogre is not going to work with you because you killed one of his children.
Nah, call it the
Okay,
ogre.
Okay, Jacob, I'm gonna call this technique forced submission.
Jacob, he
Lymel
hasn't
cannot
had-
force a mind flayer to bend to his fucking will,
No,
especially if
Jacob,
it's
he
the
can.
ogre player.
Jacob, he still has to suffer the consequence of his bargain.
Oh no, he does. I have plans. It's just it's not gonna happen immediately.
I already
I'm not-
suffered. The ogre
No,
died.
no, you did not
Oh,
suffer.
No, that's not the. That's just.
The
That's a
suffering has just begun,
possibility.
my friend.
Jacob, you said the consequence was the
Ethan.
ogre died.
No, the causality
Ethan,
is that
Ethan.
dying. The consequence.
That
is
was
not
the
dying.
grand
Ethan.
consequence. But if you recall, you made a devil's bargain saying that if the ogre died, in the event that it died, then there would be repercussions.
Why would
The
I-
ogre dying isn't the repercussion. The ogre dying is a repercussion on top of the repercussion of the ogre dying because you both made like 4 devil's bargains.
Yeah, but they were canceled out because we realized it went too far and we undid them, Jacob. Remember?
No, you didn't cancel them.
Bro, Ethan, I hate you. No.
You didn't
Nah.
do it. Jacob said you
Yes, we
can't
did.
undo
Go
them.
back.
You wanted to, but you can't. I will go back and I'll clip it. And
Yes.
You had
Yeah,
had
go back.
offered the grand devil's bargain that would have undone them all, but that was Limewell was permanently erectile dysfunction
Yeah,
for the
and
rest
you
of the
said you
campaign,
didn't want
and
that.
you rejected that. So the 3 devil's bargains that led up to it apply. I gave you the way out, and you chose the not
You
way
didn't
out.
want to suffer erectile dysfunction forever as Limewell.
My devil's bargain punishment was the ogre dying. Jacob, you
No.
literally said I had to risk the ogre dying. That's what he said if you want to go back.
You had the risk of the ogre dying, but the previous bargain was that the ogres would get fucking pissed if the ogre died. Because remember, it was would
Okay,
it die,
that's
would it
fine.
not die?
But Ethan's trying to make extra horrible things happen, which
That
is
is
stupid.
extra horrible. You don't know what that entails.
No, I do know what it entails, and I'll fight the ogres and I'll capture them all.
Oh God, Jacob, I hope you
Capture
have
them
good.
all.
I hope you have good little things.
It's gonna be worth it. It's just I'm not
Jacob,
gonna
can I? Okay,
give it to
can
you.
I, can I
next
take
session.
my? Can I take my misfortune with the ogres and try to turn it in my favor?
dude. This
When
dude-
the event happens, you can do what you will,
Jacob,
and we'll
Caden
see if
doesn't
that
wanna
works.
Get his spanking. He's trying to find a way
But
out.
you don't know what will happen, and I'm just gonna come out and say as the DM, it's not going to happen for multiple arcs. I'm going to drag this shit as long as possible.
Oh, so the ogres
Because
are going
I
to
do
become
a
just a mainstay. Very nice.
They will rear their heads again. But with that, leave this session on that note. End the recording. The ogres will return.
We're ending it on
Is
that.
it- The
Everyone.
ogres will return.
And everyone.
Everyone, say goodbye to the recording.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye to the
Goodbye.
ogres. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
The O's will return.
Goodbye.